Hello out there, Bruno here for Crossroads Guitar Center, and welcome to today's class on playing open string Sus4 chords. This is lesson 5 in our chord series. The first lesson was major chords, the second was minor chords, the third was dominant 7 chords, the fourth was major 7 chords, the fifth was Sus2 chords, and today's class is Sus4 chords. So hopefully you practiced all those and you're ready to handle these ones, so let's jump right into it. So the first one, C Sus4, sounds like this. Play with our third finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, our pinky on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, your 3rd string open, which means there's no fingers on it, and your 1st finger bars the 2nd and 1st strings on the 1st fret, and you strum 5 strings. C Sus4. Our next chord is D Sus4. Sounds like this. And that's played with the 4th string open, 1st finger 2nd fret 3rd string, 3rd finger 3rd fret 2nd string, and your pinky on the 3rd fret 1st string. Strumming 4 strings. D Sus4. Our next chord is E Sus4, which sounds like this. And that's played with the 6th string open, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, your pinky on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and the 1st and 2nd strings open with no fingers on them. Strumming all 6, here's what it sounds like. E Sus4. Our next chord is F Sus4, which sounds like this. And that's played with your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, and once again your 1st finger bars the 1st and 2nd strings on the 1st fret. Strumming 4 strings. F Sus4. Our next chord is G Sus4. Sounds like this. And that's strumming all 6 strings. So that's played with the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. The 5th string will be muted by the flesh of your 3rd finger. The 4th string open, no fingers. 3rd string open, no fingers. 2nd string, 1st fret, 1st finger, and the 1st string is your pinky in the 3rd fret. Strumming all 6. G Sus4. Our next chord is going to be A Sus4. Sounds like this. And that's played with the 5th string open, no fingers on it. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string. Pinky, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and the 1st string open, no fingers on it. And you strum 5. That's A Sus4. Our last chord is going to be B Sus4. It's going to sound like this. And that's played with your 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, your pinky on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and the 1st and 2nd strings, both open, no fingers on them, strumming 5 strings. B Sus4. So now that we learned the shapes, let's do some exercises. So the first example will be C Sus4, F Sus4, C Sus4, G Sus4, C Sus4. And it's going to sound like this. C Sus4, F Sus4, C Sus4, G Sus4, C Sus4. Our next example will be G Sus4, C Sus4, G Sus4, D Sus4, G Sus4. Here we go with G Sus4. Now C Sus4, G Sus4, D Sus4, G Sus4. Our next example will be D Sus4, G Sus4, D Sus4, A Sus4, D Sus4. So D Sus4, G Sus4, D Sus4, A Sus4, D Sus4. Our next example is going to be A Sus4, D Sus4, A Sus4, E Sus4, A Sus4. It's going to sound like this. A Sus4, D Sus4, A Sus4, E Sus4, A Sus4. Our next example will be E Sus4, A Sus4, E Sus4, B Sus4, E Sus4. That's going to sound like this. E Sus4, A Sus4, E Sus4, B Sus4, E Sus4. The last example is going to have all 7 Sus4 chords. F7 to C, F Sus4 to C Sus4 to G Sus4 to D Sus4 to A Sus4 to E Sus4 to B Sus4. So the first one is F Sus4, C Sus4, G Sus4, string sus4 chords. So practice hard, happy picking, and we'll see you the next class at Crossroads Guitar Center.